What's up? It's Marco, Sage of Soccer, and the World Cup just keeps on rolling. We've had a couple of really good games. We had Canada give Belgium a great challenge. Spain crushed Costa Rica. Japan upset Germany. And Morocco and Croatia played to a goalless draw. The game I just watched, Canada-Belgium, really disappointing game for Canada and Belgium. With Canada, they dominated most of the first half, came away with a penalty kick. Alphonso Davies couldn't put it away, though. Yeah, just man, they didn't have enough to finish off a goal. Like, they didn't have a goal scoring chance that they could put away, and just disappointing there. And then Belgium, they had one real opportunity with Batshuayi going through just Route 1, center of the field. He just brought down the ball and scored, and that's that. Belgium came away with the win. And really just shows, like, man, Canada has such a big weakness at center back, and I thought that Hutchinson wasn't at his best today. Really, Davies wasn't at his best. He's obviously dealing with the injury. Like, penalty aside, he wasn't looking too dangerous. And just overall, a pretty disappointing game for Canada because they were so close, but they just couldn't put that final ball away. I think maybe you start Larin over Junior Hoylett, though Larin, he wasn't putting chances away, but at least he was getting in good positions. You can probably afford to play Davies a bit further forward. I think they really need an extra midfielder late in the game. Like, I know their defense isn't good enough to go with a 4 at the back, but late in the game when you're chasing a win, I think it would have helped if they would have brought on Osorio instead of, let's say, Miller or Vittoria or Johnson or Larea, and you push Johnson further forward. Like, I feel like that would have helped them a lot more. And just disappointing that they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And their strikers have been the strong point. Jonathan David and Kyle Larin really helped them through qualifying, especially when Davies went down, and man, just couldn't end up putting it away. For Belgium, just a really bad game, which honestly, it's a bit of a good sign that they are able to come away with a win in a game where De Bruyne played like trash and Lukaku wasn't there. De Bruyne, he was not looking good today. He's like one of my favorite players in the world. I hold him to a high standard, and man, just could not have. I don't think he had one good like inciting pass this entire game. Just disappointing there. Hazard looked a little bit better today. I still don't think he's that great, and might not have ever been that great. I think he was just on form a couple of times, but he showed a little bit of talent. Batshuayi taking that chance was good, though. Outside the goal wasn't great, but I mean, goals make a striker's performance. And Trossard, he was really nice when he came on. I think in the second half, Belgium played a lot better when they got the actual defense on the field. It ended up being Den Donker, their third center back. That was kind of up in the air. Thought he did a pretty good job, especially dealing with Davies. And once you had Castagna and Meunier both on the field, I think Belgium looked a lot better. But they're another team that could really benefit from another man in the midfield. Onana was looking good. Tielemans, he was looking kind of rough, especially defensively. He got his ankle broken twice. And I think he just couldn't get any traction, weirdly enough. He was slipping all over the place. And not the best game by him or Witsel. And just overall, bad performance by Belgium outside of Courtois, who had just an amazing game. But again, this is a thing that champions have to show. They played a terrible game, but still came away with all 3 points. You're going to get Lukaku back. De Bruyne's going to be better. Hopefully Martinez switches up the formation. I know some people want Martinez to manage the United States. He is terrible. Belgium just look awful under him. Like, you have some of the biggest midfield talents in the world. You're not doing anything with them. Just play a back 4. You can have Witsel and Tielemans play defensively. Get De Bruyne in as a bit of a 10. You've got Hazard. Trossard's looked great. You can start him. You've got the other Hazard. You've got Carrasco playing further forward. Batshuayi up top. Like, there are so many better things to do than this weird back 3. It was like a bit of a crutch when they had no left backs. I know Castagna's probably better on the right, but he can do a job at left back. Like, I don't think you have an excuse. Martinez has got to get that team looking better. For the rest of the games, Japan had a big win over Germany. Definitely an upset, but this is a Japan team that's very good. Solid enough defense, especially when Tomiyasu returned. Like, I think people underestimate just how much attacking talent that Japan team has. They have so many players who are capable of playing in a top 5 league and probably going to a higher level. Like when you're able to bring on like Mitoma, Dawn, Minamino, like all of them off the bench, in addition to guys like Kubo, like and Ito starting, like there's so much attacking talent, and like Kamada didn't even have that great of a game. Like it's only going to get better. You're going to have Tomiyasu the whole game for a lot more. Like Japan, they've got a little something here. We saw how good they were against the United States. Like I didn't think they'd be good enough to hang with Germany or Spain, but like so like if they were in a different group, I think I would have had them getting out of a group. But like Germany and Spain, like this is still an upset if they get through. I mean, Spain's looking pretty good, but they're definitely in a really good position right now. All they need is a win against a pretty bad Costa Rica team, and they are in great shape. Germany, I really didn't even think they looked that bad. They are really missing Werner. I still think maybe you put Muller up top. That looks decent. That's a decent idea. Like Musiala was looking really good. Gnabry was looking really good. Like I'd probably move Jamal towards like the center. Then you put Sané on. I think that would help. Muller up top. I feel like that'd be a better option. Like they didn't even play that bad of a game. Like just Asano had an amazing moment, like off the bench to get a tie or get the go-ahead goal. He had one very good moment to get the goal. Like it wasn't even like that bad of a performance by Germany. I still think they're a pretty good team, but man, Japan were just able to come away with the win. Like just a great performance by them. It's Japan's side that needs to be taken seriously, and it's going to be fun to keep watching them. Then the early game, Morocco, Croatia, and like I was half awake during this one, but this one was like really fun to watch, even though it was 0-0. Just an even game between two very good teams. Like I think maybe both of them could have gone for it a little bit more, but it was still just fun to watch these teams go at it. Ziyech was looking really good, and before he went off, that was disappointing. But just love the one-touch passes that he had, just switch play, keep Morocco going. Croatia with their midfield, such a strong group. Really fun to watch their defense. I told you Lovren would start. Like, I mean, he might not start throughout the entire tournament, but it was obvious he was going to start at least one game. And I still think they're still a threat. And with how Belgium looked, like this group's wide open. Like, that's another game that's going to be fun to watch. Morocco, they're looking good. Like, overall, it's just going to be a really good group. And then we had Spain crush Croatia, or crush Costa Rica. Yeah, after it got 3-0, it's just, okay, I'm just going to I was not even paying attention, really. Just, okay, this game's over. Just dominant performance by Spain. They had, like, a little bit of a question with their attack, so it's nice to see, like, Asensio up top. You've got Olmo in there. Like, I'll be honest, I couldn't even tell you the goal scorers. It just all kind of blended together. But it's looking like a very good Spain team. I think Costa Rica probably one of the worst teams at the World Cup. So you can't judge this win too much. But it's certainly a good start. Winning 7-0 at the World Cup, like that's always going to be amazing. And a great job by Spain. So yeah, overall, like teams are looking pretty good. I think the Belgium group, like that's looking a bit rough because Belgium looked bad. Morocco and Croatia, like neither of them got the win. Canada looked pretty good, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to find a way to advance after losing that game. But you know that group looks wide open. Then Spain and Japan with wins. Like, will Germany be able to battle back? Because if Japan's able to beat Costa Rica, like it might come down to goal difference. Like Germany's going to have to beat Spain. Like, and then hope Spain can beat Japan. Like, Japan. Germany's in a rough position. That Germany-Spain game is going to be crucial. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. Going to be looking forward to a lot. Next, we got Brazil and who's Brazil playing first? I know they're playing Serbia last. I can't remember if it's Switzerland, Serbia first, but we got to see Brazil. That really strong group. Man, it's going to be Portugal, Uruguay, they're going to be playing tomorrow. It's going to be fun to watch this. Having a lot of fun with the World Cup. Not covering it as much, but, it's going to be really fun to watch. And, yeah, so I'll talk right now. And see you.